Focusing on some big-name stocks today, we're looking at Netflix because it's gone straight up, and we're also looking at this one, IBM. It's a Dow stock, and it's way down today, off $7, nearly $8. That's 5.5%. Scott Martin joins us now. Do you think that IBM needs new leadership?
Oh, gosh, Stuart, I mean, you look at the revenue trends, and I would suggest that you're right on with that premise. Now, here's the other funny thing about IBM. As you guys have mentioned all morning, you know, IBM was a pioneer in the cloud space, and their cloud revenues this past quarter were okay. But if you put up the cloud alongside, say, their service revenue and hardware revenue, it's absolutely terrible and can't catch up enough to make up for those terrible revenues on those other two sides. So to me, yes, a change at the top actually might help the company greatly and push the stock back up.
It seems to me like the market just wants to go up. We got some pretty positive news on Brexit. They've got a draft agreement for the Brits to get out of the European Union. And most of the earnings reports that I've seen so far have been pretty good. Again, seems like the market wants to go up. Are you with me on that?
Yeah, I agree. Bank earnings, too, Stuart, have been very, very good. So I think the market is doing one thing that's key. It's taking so-so earnings and good earnings to higher prices in those names. Bad earnings, as we've seen with IBM, not so great. But earnings that are in line with expectations, even maybe a little bit below, as Netflix was, stocks are going up, and certainly earnings that blow away are seeing higher stock prices as well.
Are you buying anything today?
No, not today. We do own Netflix. I will note, though, Stuart, it's already off the highs that it was at overnight,
Yep.
so that's a little bit discouraging. But I would tell folks, if they're looking still at some of the other FANG names, I like Facebook going into earnings here. Instagram is dominating. Monthly active user numbers should be very good. Facebook's my pick in the next couple weeks.
That's interesting. You keep going back to Facebook. There's all this negative publicity, keeps on hammering the company, but the stock holds up. I mean, what is it now? Facebook, I think, is around $190 a share. $190, yeah. Where do you think it's going?
I think it's going to be above 200 again, Stuart. And I'll tell you, those are stocks we like to pick for ourselves and our investors because of the fact that the hate gets so heavy like it did on Netflix the last few weeks, my friend. That's when stocks really get that coiled spring. I think the same thing's going on with Facebook here.
Oh, well, we'll check it. Scott, thanks for joining us. See you again soon.
See you.